And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. That 2nd down run a big help. The 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Here goes tonight. 180. Move there.
On 3rd down, Swift. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Meanwhile, here, a run on 1st down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Here we go. 50, plant.
Watch time. Tight end right. 3 down. Hey, check.
Put up.
55 is mine, guys.
Go.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. So we got to step it up.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk.
Kill. Turn up. Check 37.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That'll be complete to Breida. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make this a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
We want it. Come to my world. Slam. Jack. Shit.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run-blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check. Crunch. Hey, watch it.
Hey, Sam off.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
At the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
65. 65. 55.
He'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. There he goes left side. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
You ain't doing nothing today. Hey, lock it. Get it.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready. 10-2 stop.
36. Get in the weight room. Get in.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Hey, orbit.
He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
Leverage.
big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. That's going to set them back 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
I got you. Switch.
Tell.
Check 49. Undercrunch. Check.
Super 1.
36. Check motion.
Here's Gone. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Mike.
Value 3.
I got him. 59.
Goff now to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off around the 27. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yep.
Here's 2nd and 8. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. They'll set up a throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Hey, lift! 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 Lift!
It's a party now. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Ric Flair!
Check nickel.
After the interception, here's Goff. He's going to let it go again. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Jalen Strong. As the first half is winding down. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mike, 36. Mike, 36. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get there.
Yo, go!
36 to Mike. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Mike, 36. Mike.
2nd and 10. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Jonathan Abram able to make the play defensively.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
at their own 38-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now it's gone. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jalen Strong, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Tonight, by 20.
Hey, pick your game up. Bang, 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 bang.
76, tell him. 76. 76.
SOS. Big X.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
17. 17. 17. Super.
Check 26. Watch the safety creep.
4 down.
Third and long. It's gone. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 43.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Here we go. By 20.
Check.
Super 1. Super 1.
Here we go. He's checking.
Tiger.
Check 52.
Goff throwing again. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's taken down inside the 30. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 28.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. This one into the hands of Hurd. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because The receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Max Crosby and the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And able to work his way down to the 16. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 28-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They run again with Breida. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
60 Pittsburgh.
Rush in. Check 3.
Let's go. Topper. Let's go.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Under 10. 10. Tighten up. Alert flare.
Look at me. Go.
They're running it. It's Michel. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. So following the failed try on 4th down, we'll change ends and change possession. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
So we got man. 59's Mike. 59's Mike. 59. Hatchet. Check. Fresno. Kill.
Listen.
Hey, turn it up.
A shotgun snap for Gone. And fights him off. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Getting the sack to 227-pound linebacker Quan Alexander.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now left side on the swing pass. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Point out.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Check. Watch that.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Hey, alert 3. Check 3.
12. Go, 12. Let's go.
He's checking crack. Checking hot read. Yes.
From the gun, here's Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Ready?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Hey, Haywood.
They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
55 is Mike, guys. 55.
Hey!
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Hey, check Mike.
5.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
Here we go. 60 or.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Watch the screen. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
Yes. Lee Griffin.
Now it's Breida. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Go.
Watch twist. Watch the twist.
Hey.
Watch twist. Check 24. Check 24.
Ready?
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They run with Breida. They'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And down to the 19-yard line. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Check 37. Slam. Check. Shift.
Go.
What do you want?
Hit it.
They'll give to Michelle running right. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
this game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot, not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put him on him and try and take him out of the game as we've seen in this one.
You're exactly right. They've taken him out of the game. That was just his first catch. Big reason they're losing right now.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Hey, watch it, watch it.
Go.
Go.
Snap.
Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive, because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well, because one mistake could turn into 6 points.
Rock it. Watch the whip. Look at me. Zipper. Go.
And they will run it with Michelle. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Sony Michel, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the 49ers get a score closer. Rolled with the extra point, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided.
Motion. We're good.
Goff going to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now a give, right side. Swift. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Switch. Merlin. Lucky. Switch. Value 1. Check 49.
From the 50, it's gone. Escapes the sack, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Horrible. Undercrunch. Obama. 36. Pick the edge. Go. Horrible. Louis.
Throwing now. Goff. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check, 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 check.
Hey, which wall? Do the
Slam, slam, slam. Motion, motion.
Hey, Delta.
Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on
Done.
Out of the gun. Gone. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Gets it to Strong. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
No!
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Put that team on the bus. Line 36. Line 36.
Hey, exit.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Showing it. Showing it. Check the backer. Check
Leo. Leo.
He's coming. Double up. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Shoot.
Back to throw here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
The pass on 3rd down. Intended for Deebo Samuel. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Kill, kill, kill. Bang, 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 bang. Switch.
Hard, hard. Look, squeeze. Hey, Charlie.
Big edge, big edge, big edge. Mike, 36.
Fight.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed